Hello, this is David Oldham, and I'm making a video to help with the Canvas page that I just opened up for you, my advisees. If you haven't already accepted the invitation to join, please do, and find a page that looks like this one. I've added some instructions to the front end here that you'll want to kind of read through fairly carefully. Especially those of you who might be new to the process of enrolling advanced or early enrollment at Pitt State. It really is the way to go. If you can follow these instructions and do a little bit of planning, it'll make everything so much better for you. You'll get more of the classes that you need, and you'll get them when you need them. Even if you're not sure that you're going to come back to Pitt State, if you're thinking about maybe transferring or going away to someplace else, go ahead and enroll. Do the early enrollment, and just in case your plans change, you'll have the classes that you need. As you read on the front page here, it's early enrollment's coming up on November the 11th. It runs through the 19th. The 11th is for grad students and seniors, with those with 90 hours or more, juniors for those with 60 to 89 hours. Sophomores will be enrolling on Wednesday, and freshmen, you'll enroll on Thursday and Friday, the 14th and the 15th. The 18th and 19th is set aside for people that are transferring in. Okay, so if you'll read the front of it here and kind of get a gist of how we're doing this, and then as you get to the bottom, click on this, and it'll take you to a link that has explanation in a little bit more detail, and some links I think that'll be helpful for you. Again, the calendar here is shows you the days that you'll want to enroll. The day that is designated for you, depending on your the number of hours that you have, you can get up at 5 in the morning and start the enrollment process, and hopefully get in the classes that you want before everybody else comes in and fills it up. And here's the Here's How section. As soon as possible, you'll want to go to the GUS login, and I've provided a quick link for that. I'll just go ahead and use mine here. And you'll find a page that looks something like this. Now keep in mind that I'm a teacher, and so I have a different assortment of pages than you do. But I'm just going to click over here to the academic part, and there's some of the links that will be similar to the links that you'll be using. Okay, so you'll log into that. That's the first thing. Find a list of the classes that you need from your degree audit. To find a degree audit, I'm going to pause here for just a second and pick up a number that I can use. So hold on. Okay, back in with the recording here. I've got a link to look. I've got a number here that I can use for looking at a degree audit, and I'll probably pause here in just a second too, so that privacy is protected. Okay, click on the link that says degree audit. Okay, in case you missed that, I better show that a little bit closer. Right there, you want to click on degree audit, and you just paste in your number right here. And I'm going to pause for just a second here while I enter that. You'll get to a page then that looks like this, and you'll just want to click on that first link right here, and it'll take you to a page that is your own page, showing you exactly what you're enrolled in for the fall. Now this is somebody else's, so may not be exactly like yours, and it'll give you the number of credits that you've attempted, your grade point average, and then in this next box are any warnings that might be there. This one is a warning that this person has taken one writing to learn, but it's required to take 2, and so that person just needs to keep in mind that another writing to learn is required, and that he or she should go ahead and try to get in one of those classes. Below that, you'll see some more announcements, summaries, and things that are going on particular to you. And then a warning about fall and spring sequences, because we do have some of those in GIT. The requirements then for every class that you'll need to take, and don't be put off by this long list. For instance, the general ed for science, you take 4 credits, basically 1 class plus a lab, and this whole section will disappear from your audit. So a big chunk of it will be gone. Here, you just take 1 class, and that section disappears. You take 2 of the following from this one, and that section disappears, and so forth. So again, don't be off-put by, wow, this is a long list. I don't know if this is going to take forever. No, it's a set number of classes. They total 124 hours, and you'll be taking them at about 15 or 16, maybe more hours per semester. So you'll burn through these pretty quick. And all these sections are going to be required, and you'll just need to try to use this list of required classes to fashion a schedule, and just write down the classes that you need and that you can get enrolled in. Now, these are going to have sort of general numbers that you'll need. Back over here in the instructions, you'll then want to open a second window that'll take you to the spring semester listings, and I'll do that next. I'll just click right here. I've provided these links so it's a little faster for you. This is the page that has, it's a portal, really, a portal page that'll take you to every class that's offered in the spring semester. Right here, see that, spring semester, and you can find, by using these 2 pages, the degree audit that has the list, and then this page that has all the courses that are being offered. For instance, this person needs a math class. You come back to this page, and you look under math, and you can find one that has the similar number, 113 or 110. And you just look along the list here, and you can find those classes along with all of the options for when they're offered, the day that they're offered, and the room number and the whole thing. Okay, so you just follow along there, and you try to figure out a schedule that fits with times and with the requirements that you have on your audit. Okay, so I'll go back over here. Okay, write down a proposed schedule you'd like to take. List everything, the whole number, the course name, the course section number, the start and stop times, and to make sure that you don't have classes that overlap. Any closed classes, if you come to this list and you see there's a line through one of these, it'll just look like a strike through. That means that class is filled already. Okay, and those of you that are freshmen and sophomores, you'll probably want to check this periodically through the week. As it hits Monday and the seniors take classes and the juniors take classes and the sophomores enroll, some strike-throughs are going to show up here on this. Okay, I'm just going to back up a page on this. Okay, let's say you need a art class, or you want to get a couple of graphics and imaging classes. You just go through this list and you make sure that they fit on by these numbers until you get up to about 15 credits. 15 or 16 is what we usually suggest in order to get through in 4 years. And you just write them down. You don't try to enroll until it's your day. And before you can enroll, you'll need to send the list. You need to send the list of classes to me in an email. Please remember that course number, section number, day of the week, all that stuff. Upon my approval, I'll send you an advisement number. It's kind of a password. So you can go to Gus on your designated and enroll yourself. Okay, and here's how. I've got a little link here for the online enrollment, so I'll click on that next. Okay, you just go in here, you type in your ID number, make sure that the proper semester is picked, which this one isn't, and then click Submit, and it'll take you to an interface. I can't really show you that part because it's not enrollment time yet, but you go to the next little interface. It's just a form. You fill in the number, you fill in the section number, you fill in, and then you just, and the department. So department, course number, section number. It's just a 3-column form, and you fill it in, then you hit submit, and it'll take you to the next window, which will be a window that'll tell you if any of them don't quite fit, if the times overlap, if it's not part of your requirement. It's foolproof. It'll tell you if you're trying to enroll in a class that you shouldn't really have. Okay. Now you can also enroll as enrollment opens up, these become live areas where you can just click on a blue number and it'll show you the ones that are still available. So I mean, you can do it that way too. Figure out which ones, and it'll just say add, and you can add it in. Okay, so it's pretty neat the way it works. You can go in through the online enrollment, and once you're in there, you can just add classes on. Okay, until you get up to 15 or 16 hours. Now, some of you may want to take more than that, and you can. Just keep in mind that you'll want to be careful about overfilling your schedule so that it makes it hard to really do well in your classes. Okay, now this will all become available. The online enrollment becomes available after I've given you the password. So you do have to run your schedule by me. So please, everybody, if you do that, make sure you just work up a practice schedule. You can start today and go to the links that I've provided here for you and write them down. Oh, by the way, the section numbers that I keep talking about, this, I'll zoom in. The first part is the course number. This is the section number. Okay, so that's what I mean by course and section. I need the course and section number, and then the days that they meet, the times that they meet. I'll double check and see that you're doing everything just perfectly, and I'll tell you if I see any problems. Occasionally I miss a problem, but then the system is kind of a backup. That advisement number is good until the second week of the following semester. So if you change your mind, you can still go in and tweak your schedule. Just make sure it follows along the guidelines of your degree audit. You want to just make sure that you don't enroll in anything that you don't need, unless you just really want to take it. There's phys ed and dance classes and art classes and stuff that you may want to take just because you want to take them. Okay, a word to graphic design majors. As you look down here at the bottom, there may be a art elective that's required. See if I can find it here. Yeah. This happens to be a graphic design area of emphasis major too. And if you're a graphic design major, just keep in mind that some of these classes are only offered once a year. And so, for instance, I think I noticed that, can't remember now which one it was, this one's fall only, the history of modern art. So if you're wanting that one, you'll need to wait till the fall semester to do that one. We noticed one, not that one, but I've noticed there's another one here. That one's fall only. There's some of them here that are only offered in the spring. Okay, that one's not it. But just double check, if you would, please, everybody. And some of these, they may even be right up here in your in this support section. Okay, so yeah, be careful about that. You'll want to make sure that you take. Let's see if it's commercial art. Yeah, I can't remember, but there's one that's only offered in the spring. And so you'll want to, I'm just going to flip through these again and see if I can find that one. That one's fall only. And there it is, spring only. The contemporary art issues. If you want to take that one, be sure that you take it this semester or in the next spring, because that's the only times that it's offered. Okay, so please, everybody, be careful of that. That's again for the people that are emphasizing or area of emphasis graphic design. I don't know that we've run into any conflicts like that for the other areas of emphasis. Right, I think that's it. It's a pretty simple website. It's just a home page and with a single link to the early enrollment. Now, I will tell you this, and I make an allusion to it up here. This website will continue to fill with things related more to advising. What if you want to change your major? What if you want to take classes at another school? What if you want to, whatever kind of question that might come up. And I'll try to address all of those. And I'll be sending you updates through announcements and through these modules. I'll have a whole list of things that I'm going to be adding on in the coming months. Right now it's mostly for early enrollment. Okay, so again, if you haven't already signed up, accept that invitation so that you can find this page. I think it'll help you get enrolled. If you do want to see me personally, that's perfectly okay. I met with a student already today. That's fine. contact me if you'd rather meet face to face. But a lot of you might find that this will save a little time, and you can just do it by electronic means. Okay, thanks very much.